Hi peeps, Junction 6 here, and today's Sunday, and so it's something different to Blitz. And of course, we're going to be looking at some REN, and this one in particular, Children of the Moon. Now, who are the Children of the Moon? That is the big question. I think REN is referring to independent artists. Oh yeah, and before I go on any further, I just want to say that the link to the original video is in the description. If you haven't seen Children of the Moon by REN, please go watch it before you watch this, because otherwise you will just be lost. I think this whole song is about the music industry, the way artists have been treated by the music industry, and how REN has decided that he's going to do things differently and he's going to do it his way. Alright, we'll get on with the song. As with a lot of REN songs, the introduction tells the whole story. So basically, she's sad because of the rubbish music, what's around. Then suddenly, what's that? It's REN, and she screams with joy. Obviously, it sounds like terror here, but it is joy. Throughout this song, REN is going to compare the film industry with the music industry. Now we're going right back in time to the silent movie times and the way independent artists, especially female independent artists, were treated back in the day really badly. They were always the victims, and in the music industry, very few female artists even got a look in.
The children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
Now we're looking at the early talkie movies, where a lot of the actors didn't actually speak the words. They were all dubbed on later on, a bit like in the music industry, where they're not actually singing the songs. There's a nice little clip here, very reminiscent of Sin City. I think that's an absolutely beautiful shot, that is really well done. And of course, there's a bit of a throwback to Thriller, with him being a zombie. If you notice as well, throughout this video, the video quality gets better and better and better each time, thus showing us that technology has a lot to do with it.
I said, oh, can I get that rhythm that sends shivers down your spine? In the sewers of the city, we will wait until the night. When the night's black ink holds the moon in the sky, we will take to these streets where we beast move with pride.
REN actually says here, how can I get that rhythm that will send shivers down your spine? So REN has obviously, back in the day, been thinking and thinking how he can do something different and not just be another music industry clown.
It's a Children of the Moon intervention, with the hairs that stand on end when you feel tension. A different breed, with the scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind, and we dance to a very different.
Yeah, REN is referring to independent artists and how they're looked at, the scabs, the scum of the music industry. Obviously, those at the record labels don't like them. But let's just look at this silently. It brings it into a lot more focus. As you can see, obviously, suicide through shooting. Oh, let's be happy. No, I want to kill myself. Oh, yeah, we're really happy. Backstab. Well, yeah, that's the music industry, isn't it? Let's put on a face and all say we're happy and smiley, but backstab each other all the way. And that's not the sort of industry Ren would want to be involved in.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a little boy infected by the evils of this world. In his heart, the madness was growing until he leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't grow up, he just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, bloodstains, bipolar hurricanes. Tried to remain sane, no, but it's in vain. Burning up in flames, oh, what fun, dance to the drum.
Nothing has to be said about that, really, does it? If you listen to those lyrics, it's all about him and the pain he's gone through and the Lyme disease and everything else, his mental condition. There is no way he was going to get accepted by the conventional music industry.
Children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows so we never see the sun. Creatures of this city and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. We weave through the city like a poisonous thread. We're not quite living but we're not quite dead. We all sing along to a very different tune. We are the children that worship the moon. We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
And yes, of course, Ren does dance to a very different drum, doesn't he? Nobody's seen anything like Ren before. He's definitely shaken up the music industry, and he's going to be doing the same to the film industry as well. No doubt about it. Ren will be making films. Hollywood better look out. Well, that's my take on Children of the Moon. Please leave in the comments what you actually think it is about. I have heard somewhere that he made this because he wanted his followers to be known as the Children of the Moon. But as we know, things don't always work out like that. I don't think Ren ever wanted people to be called the Children of the Moon. And it's better to let it grow organically, which is what has happened, and followers of Ren are called renegades, quite obviously. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next week for something different to Blitz.